The Liquor Cabinet Radio Show.
All right. We have a very, very special guest, and that is Jasmine Sweets from Unplugged LA.
Thank you for having me again.
I see you looking all beautiful and stuff, Jasmine. You like the ring going out the slide, your DM. All right, Jasmine. I know you're here to promote always great events. Let us know something.
All right. Our next Unplugged, I'm sorry. I
Is
just
your
want
mic
the
on?
word.
Because you sound a little low. Stick her mic.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
There you go.
Better?
Get a little ghetto for us, girl.
The next Unplugged LA is July 19th with Tidra Moses, headlining.
Nice.
Yes. So,
What record does Tidra Mosley have for our listeners? You don't even know they got
no. Because I'm so off right now. I got out of work.
Tidra Mosley. I hope you're not listening.
Just, be your girl.
That's to be your girl. That's to be your girl.
You know that soundtrack.
It's That's to be your girl. All right. So, Jasmine Sweets, Unplugged LA, is the headliner is Tidra Mosley.
Tidra Moses.
Tidra Mosley. I mean, you don't know her record.
Tidra Moses.
You don't know her record. Well, I gotta know her name. All right.
Tidra Moses.
But you did bring the artist with you today.
I did. Malcolm Harvest.
Shout out
the Renaissance
Crazy, it's crazy because Malcolm has a patch, Cuddy has a patch.
I got a patch.
The patches may be able to get it on. Oh, listen, bro, it's like long streak
What's
of patch
happening?
in your hair. You know what I'm saying? You have a Z in your fro, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, so you have Malcolm in the house tonight. Talk about Malcolm. Malcolm, go ahead and hop on the mic for us, man. You are performing as well.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know your single, your major single. What you gonna kill us with out there?
Say that one more time, dear brother.
What you gonna kill us out there on was it Jan? Is it July 19th?
July 19th at the Study, Hollywood.
Study.
Yeah, man. It used to be called Hemingway's, so those folks have been there back in the day. Thank y'all for having me tonight, man.
Oh, thank you for being here.
I gotta stay in the state of Thanksgiving, man. All right. Hey, man. Yeah, man.
You are distinguished.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Alright, so Malcolm, tell us what's going on, man. You know, Jasmine has been here before. She's done backstage.
All right, well, let me put some extras on it real quick. Jasmine's one of my homegirls, man. Jasmine is a hard worker. She's been putting stuff together for a minute around the city. You know what I'm saying? And she approached me. I'm an artist. I was in the rock band for 4 years. The Radio Relics, we had a record on the hot single sales Billboard charts for like 16 weeks in 2014.
The Radio Relics, you had a song on the Billboard chart for 16 weeks.
Yeah, it was called Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Yeah. And so I kind of took a little hiatus from music, but now I'm back. I'm doing a whole bunch of cool shit. So
No, I definitely remember. Like I seriously remember.
I appreciate it.
There was a few other bands that were out, you know, because there's not many black people in rock bands. I'm really into that type of music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely remember that. So, man, how'd you get hooked up with Jasmine?
Man, Jasmine used Jasmine used to come to my clubs when I used to be a promoter back in the day. And she's really.
I was never a dancer.
I was never.
You don't dance?
Never,
Oh, you don't dance?
Ever.
Oh, okay, all right.
Maybe for my man, but not.
She's good friends with one of my bros, Joe Green. Shout out to
Shout out Joe Green.
Pasadena.
Joe Green looks just like you without the hair.
Hilarious, as that's not true.
No, I remember Joe Green when we were younger. He was the promoter.
Yeah.
We were always trying to get in contact with to perform.
Yeah.
And he always thought we were bullshit.
Yeah, he helped put YG on. I mean, big up Joe Green, my man Brandon the Business. They definitely put YG on the map, and he doing his thing. We got to just support more LA music in general.
We really do. We really do.
That's why I appreciate y'all show.
Oh, thank you, man. We appreciate you.
Man, I'm an eclectic individual. You know? I'm from Compton, California. You know what I mean?
You Compton or Compton?
No, I'm from Compton. I'm from the side where all the Crips live.
No. You gotta ask those questions.
You do. He's right. You know.
I saw an album coming out that says This ain't no Bompton.
Alright, so look, I gotta get this one off. I don't know what I understand, but maybe not. Your hair looks like the SoundCloud logo.
Hilarious.
I'm like, it looks just like the SoundCloud logo.
Hey man, I was kind of going for the new Frederick Douglass. New Frederick Douglass, that new revolutionary type thing.
Now, definitely, you know, in your image, was it like a thought out thing? Because you know you are artists, and you may have professionals around you, or is it like, man, this is just me?
Man, this is just straight natural, bro. Like, you know, for me, like, my mantra is love above all. You understand what I'm saying? And so, like, I'm a big Jimi Hendrix fan, Jim Morrison. Those are my two biggest influences as far as my artistry goes. And you got to be a part of something. As an artist, you definitely have to reflect the times, and you have to be a part of the movements that's going on. And right now, we need love more than anything. People are dying every day. You know what I mean? Like, I just finished posting on my Facebook, like, I'm tired of waking up every day all around the globe and just seeing people die, especially people of color. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really a huge spirit of fear that's tearing the world apart right now. So we got to change that, bro, and that's where the music comes in now.
But I do have one question. Is it a part of life to die?
It's a part of life to die, your flesh to die. You know what I mean? We're all spirit. That's really the whole thing. You got to remember that, and you got to protect that.
Would you be speaking of the violent deaths, or?
I mean, violent deaths are unnecessary. You know what I mean? We all have necessary evils, as they say. But you know, anything that breeds hate is not what humans are about. You understand? We have a natural inclination to love each other.
Yeah.
But we've been conditioned to not be that way, especially here in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's eat or be eaten, and that's not really how the rest of the world operates.
And you know, as my boy Bugs Moran was saying, I mean no disrespect. Do you think the crack-ass crackers are here hate?
Let me be 100. I'm gonna be 100 now. Like, you gotta be real to understand that people in America have been hoodwinked since the inception of this country, dude. Like, white people, like, they were taught to hate us on purpose so that the higher ups can maintain their money. Just to be 100%.
And they don't even know why.
They don't even know why they don't like black people.
Exactly.
They really don't. If you really go all the way back to slavery, like in the South, like you had them telling people like, don't like these black people, they're gonna take your jobs. What jobs are we taking? We're working for free.
Exactly. But I can say this, since the blacks were properties, they were able to make a lot of money off of us.
Right.
A lot of free labor.
Right.
And maybe they hated us because they couldn't make the money no more.
It was the melanin, man. It was the melanin.
I like melanin.
Well,
melanin too.
you know how they say people die for a lack of knowledge? You know, that's what the Bible says. And that's really what it's always been when it comes to us understanding each other. Like, people don't take the time to listen. Like, when you listen to somebody, you understand where they're coming from. Because you need to listen to understand, not listen to be understood. That's the problem with what's going on in the country and around the world. It's like, I'm different from you, but I'm still the same as you. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you, because dying is not the problem. It's how people are dying.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If your grandfather died,
I'm dying right now.
with wisdom. I mean, you know, we die. No, we all
That
die.
nigga's just killing me.
No, like
Now this heat is killing me. How the fuck?
we die every day.
But no, like, that's really the problem, man. Is like, people don't take the time to really understand people, or just take the time to listen. Like, I'm no different than anybody in this room. You understand? And the thing that we all have in common is that we all breathe in the same oxygen at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? But how people are dying, how people are dying is a major problem, and it all starts with guns and weapons of destruction. Like guns, I don't really see any positive reason for anybody to have a gun. Even like when it comes to hunting, you gotta remember, in Africa, we was making it happen, Jack. You know what I'm saying? We was hunting with the spears and doing. See, white folks got a little lazy, and it was like, how can we get the one up in these wars? And they took gunpowder that was developed by Chinese, that was originally made to treat skin infections, and they tried to find a way to make it legal.
They wanted to figure out a way to kill you from afar.
Exactly.
Yeah,
because they couldn't do the hand-to-hand combat, you know, because we blessed like that. We got the hands, we got the feet.
Because they was used to dropping
but as
diseases
you know-
off, but that took too long.
But as you know, there's two sides to every story.
There is.
You could say, oh, they couldn't whoop our ass, and I'm just playing devil's advocate. So I think I'm going there, but well, you know, they couldn't whoop his ass, or they just smart enough to try to shoot you. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to get too far.
He's half white.
And I want to say
He's half white.
Well, I mean,
no,
if you
I'm
go
not-
there, we
his hair is half white. No, but Malcolm, I do want to say this though. You're so interesting. Like we're going off in a totally different. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta have layers as a real artist.
Definitely. And with that being said, you play instruments or you're a singer?
I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter. I'm just a creative person. You know what I'm saying? I play the piano a little bit. I design clothes also. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel as a creative person, you should never limit yourself. Like life has no limits in general. The only things that you can't do are the things you don't do. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like for real, people cannot live in this life that they have themselves in, where they're trapped in this prison that they create on their own. Like me as a creative person, I'm always just trying to constantly refine my skills in whatever discipline it is. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna learn how to paint. I'm gonna learn how to sew. I'm gonna learn how to build a house if need be. But you gotta, as a creative person, you have to constantly pour that energy out into different things. You know what I mean?
You gotta pour the syrup. So Malcolm, I gotta ask you this, man. We got the show on the 19th.
Right.
Tell us all about it.
All right, so I'm not 100% sure who else is performing besides me and Teacher Moses, but hey, that's good enough so far.
That's all that matters.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the ladies gonna show up definitely, because wherever I go, the women come. You know that part. You know what I mean? And I'm out here single as a $1 bill in the strip club. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure that they show up.
Single as $1 bill in the strip club.
Hey man,
Nobody
you know what I'm saying? But now we got really great music. You know, I perform with a band, but I probably just make it real acoustic. Probably just have like acoustic guitar that night, and maybe some bass. But we ain't figured it out. We're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be a great show, though. I always put on a great show. And you can follow me on all my social media at Malcolm Harvest. You know what I mean? Go check out my SoundCloud at Malcolm Harvest, on Instagram at Malcolm Harvest.
This is the Liquor Cabinet Radio Show.